crosses the line, and then they never popped him for it, which is good, because he really didn't cross the line, and if you saw it, the line, the white paint, and there's actually black paint that borders the white lines, and the front of the truck just got over the black border, so it didn't cross the white paint, so they didn't pop him for that one. And the 88 truck of Matt Crafton would take the lead into the restart, which would be lap 111. And then, say it ain't so, question number 4 will come out at lap 111, and this is what pretty much ended Matt Crafton's night. This actually brought out the red flag, and the 88 Matt Crafton hits the outside wall. Daniel Suarez got a piece, and it all started with the number 4 truck of Christopher Bell. So the 4 contacts the left, so the right front of the 4 contacts the left rear of the 51, and then causing the left front of the 51 to contact the right rear of the 88, which in turn sent the 88 into the wall, some major damage. And then the crazy thing is that after all that, Christopher Bell wound up in the lead. And if you know anything about racing and you're a hardcore racing fan, nothing's more irritating when someone causes a wreck and then all of a sudden they're in the win, in the lead. Or worse yet, they go for the checkered, especially when the guy in front, pretty much dominated that race, because it was these 3 guys. It was pretty much Christopher Bell and Matt Crafton having fun out there. Yeah, you had Daniel Suarez coming in there and Spencer Gallagher coming in there, but for the most part, it was Matt Crafton and Christopher Bell, and but Christopher Bell would wind up wrecking actually too, which would bring out question number 5. But anyway. So they go to red flag, and then they go back to yellow, and then Cameron Haley, I think it was, that brought it into the restart, which was at lap 114. And then here, Christopher Bell at 116 would take the lead. So at lap 120, the top 3 was Christopher Bell, John Hunter Nemechek, and John West Townley. That'd be the 4, the 8, and the 05. And then here comes question number 5, lap 122, and that would be the number 4. Christopher Bell tire down and into the wall, outside wall, exiting turn 4, and John Hunter Nemechek would take the lead into the restart, which would be at lap 128, and John Hunter Nemechek would wind up winning the race. The white flag comes out lap 129, and right before the white flag comes out, you had John Hunter Nemechek, Cameron Haley, and Timothy Peters in the top 3. And that would be the 8, the 13, and the 17 trucks. So white flag comes out, and that's it. At 130, deal is done. John Hunter Nemechek, the winner. Finishing second with Cameron Haley. Timothy Peters finishes 3rd. Daniel Suarez 4th. And Grant Enfinger finishes 5th. That would be the 8, the 13, the 17, the 51, and the 33. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, it's time for the racing schedule, and now, so what we're going to do, so it's Atlanta, so now, okay, the 2016 NASCAR circuit heads to Viva Las Vegas, and that would be the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, located at 7000 Las Vegas Boulevard North, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89115, which opened in 1996. Capacity 116,000. Track surface is asphalt. 1.5 mile tri-oval with 4 turns. The banking's at the corners at 12. I think it's 12 or 20 degrees between that range. Lap record is 226.491 miles per hour. Airy line dick, and I always get this guy's name wrong. Treadway Racing, 1996 IndyCar Series. And IndyCar will be starting soon, a couple weeks. Also at Las Vegas, there's a 3.75 mile asphalt bullring oval, and a 0.5 mile clay surface dirt track, and a quarter mile asphalt drag strip, known as the Strip, at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Racing Podcast Full Throttle proudly presents this weekend's racing schedule. Alright, Camperwell Trucks, as I mentioned, returns on April 2nd at Martinsville. So this weekend it's Xfinity Series and Sprint Cup Series. Saturday, this weekend's Xfinity event, Saturday, March the 5th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox Sports 1 and PRN, and that's the Boyd Gaming 300 with 200 laps scheduled. Then Sunday, March 6th at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on Fox and PRN, and that's the Cold Ball 400 with 267 laps scheduled, and that will be this weekend's Sprint Cup event. Alright, so let's take a look at the driver standings from this week. We'll start with Sprint Cup driver standings top 10. First place right now, current leader, is Kyle Busch in the 18 car, and he is currently with 75 points. Second place right now is Kevin Harvick, and he's with 74 points. Third place would be Carl Edwards in the 19 car. He's with 73 points. Denny Hamlin in fourth place with 70, and also Jimmy Johnson in fifth place, both with 70. Okay, then sixth place would be Kurt Busch in the 41 car, and he's in with 69 points. Seventh place is Joey Logano. Eighth place would be Truex Jr. Eric Almirola sits in ninth place, and in 10th place would be Brad Keselowski. He's with 54 points. From 11th to 15th place in order, it's Austin Dillon, Matt Kenseth, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kyle Larson, and Casey Kane. From 16th to 20th place in order, Dale Jr., Jay McMurray, Regan Smith, and Chase Elliott, and Ryan Newman. And then from 21st to 25th place in order, Ryan Blaney, Casey Mears, Paul Menard, Greg Biffle, and Trevor Bayne. Manufacturer standing for Sprint Cup Series as follows. Toyota is in first place with 84 points. Second place would be Chevy with 81 points. And third place is Ford with 67. Alright. Xfinity driver standings. Okay, top 10 as follows. First place is Elliott Sadler with the number one car. He's with 70 points. Current leader. Second place is Daniel Suarez in the 19 car with 67 points. Ty Dillon in third place, the number 3 car. He's with 65 points. Brandon Jones in fourth place with 64 points. Justin Allgaier in fifth place. He's with 63. Brendan Gowen sits in sixth place. Seventh place will be Darrell Wallace Jr. He's with 58 points. Blake Koch sits in eighth with 53. Ryan Reed in ninth place, 51 points. And Jeremy Clements in 10th place, the 51 car, and he is with 50 points at this time. From 11th to 15th place in order, it goes like this. Eric Jones, followed by Jeb Burton, Dakota Armstrong, Ryan Sieg, and Brennan Poole. 16th to 20th place in order, Ross Chastain, BJ McLeod, David Starr, Chris Corcoran, and JJ Lee. 21st to 25th place in order, Ryan Preece, Corey Hoy, Joey Gase, Garrett Smithley, and Mario Goslin. Manufacturer standing for Xfinity Series as follows. First place would be Chevrolet with 83 points. Second place Toyota with 78. Ford's in third with 77, and Dodge sits in fourth with 11 points. And as for the trucks, Camping World Truck Series, top 10 as follows. Alright, now you got the chase format for all three, so this year is going to be pretty interesting. But right now, current leader in first place for the Camping World Truck Series is Parker Kilgerman, the 92 truck, and he sits with 55 points. Daniel Hemrick in second with 54. Hunter Nemechek is in third place. Timothy Peters in fourth, the 17 truck. He's with 49 points. Tyler Young in fifth place in the 02, and he's with 47. Ryan Truex sits in sixth place with 45 points. And then, Brandon Brown in seventh. Ben Rhodes in eighth, both with 43 points. Grant Enfinger ninth place, with 42 points. Johnny Sauter with 41, and in 10th place, Cameron Haley also with 41 points, and he's in 11th. Alright, from 12th to 15th place, it's Travis Voppel, Spencer Gallagher, Tyler Reddick, and John West Townley. And then from 16 to 28, it's Timmy Hill, Austin Wayne Self, Matt Crafton, Ben Kennedy, and Rico Abreu. So you have this Hall of Fame, right? And we're going to talk about it as we head into the final stretch. And the Trump car. Some big news came out today. Well, this week. We'll talk about it. It's the final stretch coming up. RP. So the Hall of Fame, which was back on January 22nd, and I had to sit around, and I need to get through it right now because it just has to be done. Okay, so it was, which was the 2016 Hall of Fame inductees. The landmark award winner was given to Harold Brasington, builder of the Darlington Raceway. And of course, first race on Labor Day, 1950, Darlington, NASCAR's first superspeedway, the first race, the Southern 500, Darlington, too tough to tame. 75 cars started in the Southern 500, and the winner was Johnny Mantz. Harold Brasington's original plans was to build the track balanced at both ends on a peanut farm. However, one of the property owners were quite adamant about not disturbing the minnow pond, so the plans were altered, and thus the egg shape, egg tight on one end and sweeping on the other. Curtis Turner, builder of the Charlotte Motor Speedway, along with Jeb Burton. Curtis Turner, Bill France Sr. once said, was the greatest driver he has ever seen. 17-time Cup race winner, 22-time winner in the NASCAR Convertible Series, so the convertible division as they call it. Curtis Turner, the Babe Ruth of racing. Curtis Turner, along with Burton Smith, built the Charlotte Motor Speedway. First to host racing under the Stars and Lights, Burton Smith became the CEO of Speedway Motorsports, Inc., which owns several of famous tracks, including Las Vegas. The Squire Hall Award was given to Steve Burns, and now Steve Burns, of course, in a serious matter, who passed away last year for cancer, worked for Fox Sports, and the Squire Hall Award is given for outstanding media. And also about I had something else about Curtis Turner. Actually, I was supposed to read this one first. After an attempt to unionize NASCAR drivers in exchange for money loans to help build the track, in exchange for loans from Teamsters, Bill France Sr. in turn banned Curtis Turner from NASCAR, a lifetime ban, which was lifted in 1965. Now, Bruton Smith, if you saw the Hall of Fame ceremony, Bruton Smith gave a really excellent speech, man, and I was listening to this guy. And remember, if you're going to build a track, you got to do it in 9 months, okay? But Bruton Smith, number 207 on the Forbes 500, 2007 was inducted into the International Motorsports Hall of Fame. And the list of Speedway Motorsports, Speedway Motorsports Corporation, there is the Charlotte Motor Speedway, Atlanta, Bristol, Sonoma, Texas, Vegas, New Hampshire, Kentucky, North Wilkesboro, and you also had Bobby Isaac, 1970 Grand National Champion. He also got in as well. 1970 Grand National Champion, record for the most Sprint Cup Series poles in a single season, which was 20 in 1969. Awarded the NASCAR's 50th Greatest Drivers, 1998. National Motorsports Press Association Hall of Fame, 1979, and the International Motorsports Hall of Fame in 1996. Winston Cup Series champ Terry Labonte, Winston Cup Series champion, two-time champion, 1984, 1996. Two-time IROC champion, 1989, 1993. Two-time Southern 500 winner, 1980, 2003. Two-time winner of the Winston, 1988, 1999, and a 1985 Busch Clash winner. Also named NASCAR's 50 Greatest Drivers for 1998. National Quarter Midget Hall of Fame inductee in 1989, 890 races, And see, best finish. See, it was first place 1994 and 1996 in the Sprint Cup Series. Best finish was 13th in the Xfinity Series 1996 and 37th in the Camping World Truck Series